All right, we are live with Persona 4 Arena as our first event on SRK Live today.
Yep, absolutely fantastic. There's a big turnout here. It's looking really good.
It's pretty massive.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing all right. So hi guys. I'm Sean. I'm the head of NorCal Install. I'm here for just to provide some commentary with you guys today.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm Dasabro. Should be a good tournament tonight. Camera can't figure out what to focus on.
Yeah.
There's some of the crowd. You can see this place is absolutely packed. There is nowhere to stand. Yep. There's nowhere to sit.
Yep.
Absolutely, we can barely fit this many bodies in the arcade.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic because I haven't seen an arcade this full for a game even 2 weeks after its release in a very long time.
Yeah. Persona's launch has been really good, and coupled with all the entrants for Ultimate Marvel and Street Fighter 4, it's going to be a pretty busy tournament. It's definitely going to go pretty late, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's looking like actually a really full bracket when I signed up, so I'm really looking forward to the level of play here as well as seeing some new faces in the community.
Definitely. I'm not sure if this is the first match, but I imagine so. Our previous competitor stepped up, so I think our first Persona match is going to be Skunshin against Jin Sing.
Skunshin, okay. I've never actually seen this guy play.
Skunshin's a Street Fighter player.
Oh, okay, wow.
So that makes sense.
That sounds fantastic. I can't wait to see what kind of strategies he's going to employ. Do you know what he plays?
I don't in Persona. I know for Street Fighter, he hosted a lot of the old school sessions, like especially just as Street Fighter 4 launched.
I see.
So he's been in the community for a long time, but I have not seen him touch an Arc Sys game yet.
Makes sense. So yeah, guys, we're just starting out. Make sure you please retweet this stream as well. We've retweeted at NorCal Install. You can also follow at Raikanami for updates. You can follow myself at @TrackingRice.
Okay, and I'm at Dasabro.
All right.
Pretty simple. We'll figure out who they're playing in a second, so we can maybe break down the matchup a little bit.
Yeah, Ginseng is our NorCal Naoto, for now. We've had a lot of different Naotos appear over the course of the week, so I can't really designate someone as NorCal Naoto.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah. Naoto is a strong zoning character. She's got a lot of traps, kind of like Chris. If you had to take a Marvel counterpart, she's kind of similar to Chris if Chris's damage was much higher.
That makes sense, yes.
Her metered damage output is probably the highest in the game.
That makes sense. Shoutouts to the title screen.
Yep.
That's swag music.
I believe they were doing that just to reset the controllers. Probably one of the controllers is off. You just have to back out to the main menu for the verses, and you can redistribute the controllers.
So when you just a tip when you're running tournaments, if you want to do a quick controller swap, there you go. Ginseng.
It has no E.
G-I-N, no E.
So it looks like Skunshin's playing Narukami.
Narukami, okay. I've seen Flo play Narukami, if I remember correctly, as well.
It makes a lot of sense. This is like a Street Fighter character in a lot of ways. He has a Fireball, he has a Dragon Punch, he's got good pokes. He's going to make sense to you if you're coming from like a Shoto background.
Right.
And it looks like Skunshin's done some research. He's actually using like real block strings, so this should be pretty good.
Yeah, he has the basic pressure down, and I'm looking forward to see if he can set up the sandwich correctly.
Yeah. Dragon Punches out. Ginseng gets stuck on the ground. Also Dragon Punches out.
Gets that counter. I'm wondering how much Skunshin actually knows about the matchup, considering Ginseng actually uses R actually quite smartly.
Yeah, Naoto's kind of an awkward matchup. It can be very easy to get caught off guard coming into this matchup raw. Looks like he might be a little bit lost on how to deal with the traps.
Yeah, people don't realize that you can also destroy traps. You don't have to run into them and block them. So go ahead and just 2A them, or if you have something that would deal with that, that's absolutely a great idea.
Yep. Crouching jabs, really good for dealing with traps. Well, also, his sword can be really effective as well.
Yep. Ginseng is not going to spend that. As usual, the typical plan for Naoto is if you get 0-0, you want to save for the second round.
Yeah, because the fake counter starts on 13, but every round you only get half back.
Right.
So you can notice the skull meter's at 4 now. That's very dangerous for Narukami, because if it reaches 0, Naoto can instant kill you at any point in the match.
Right. That was a good burst punish earlier. The fake counter is now at 2. Skunshin's looking kind of slightly bewildered here about what's going on. Yeah.
Any hit now will kill for Ginseng, but Narukami pressure can be very dangerous. Nice roll by Ginseng. Gets out in the corner.
I'm more surprised that Ginseng isn't readily throwing Hamon out there and trying to do the mix-up.
Yeah, you can see fantastic defense from Ginseng. Only gets hit by that overhead. Nice choice by Skunshin. Beats that roll and keeps him in the sandwich. Opens him up again.
Oh, goodness.
Fantastic plays by Skunshin, bringing it back despite being all the way on the edge. Sets up the knockdown once more. And Ginseng blocks the cross-up.
Ginseng
and
is
finally crosses up himself. That's going to be an instant kill.
Yes. I was actually more surprised that Ginseng wasn't employing his counter assault. But you know, he did a.
This is a guard cancel, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And he did a lot of, but he did do a lot of work blocking that mix-up.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic defense from both players. They both ended up in a lot of mix-up opportunities. Ginseng handled the cross-up really well. After the knockdown setup, he blocked the high-low and he blocked the cross-up.
Yep.
Very impressive defense from Ginseng.
The problem that most people need to understand is that if he does that charging lion from the air and you get...
which one's the charging lion?
Charging lion is actually the name of the move that dives with the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually very, very safe, relatively safe. So people don't respect it anymore.
However, in the case that you're already blocking it high, you could dragon punch it as well.
That makes sense.
There's risk of being knocked down there. Nice choice by Ginseng. Uses the far range follow to his counter. Nice confirm by Skunshin. Counter hits in this game are very confirmable.
To the corner. He tried to set up the delayed Izanagi there, but it just didn't come out in time.
And Izanagi's his persona?
Yes, Izanagi's the name of the persona. A little bit of fandom there for you.
Yeah. Nice confirm by Ginseng. Gets him in the corner. Might be able to pull off a same move Paration loop. No, it apparently drops it.
That was a good burst because if he had not bursted, then even if he wasn't awakened, Ginseng does have a lot of good options. Oh, persona break.
Nice choice by Ginseng. If you get hit and your persona's out, you will lose a card.
Right.
So Ginseng was taking advantage of that. Hit him with that move while he was still persona out and
dropped the SMP.
loses his persona. This actually could be the end of the round if he confirms this right. Not quite.
He's still dropping that SMP, unfortunately, which usually...
I believe the starter might have been a bit low. Oh, nice confirm by Skunshin. Barely does not kill him.
Oh, action moving Naoto is a throw. That was very, very clever.
Yeah, and action moving Naoto is a very popular name for the EX roll.
Yeah.
Often can cross up, has some good invulnerability in the middle of it. Nice Goldberg by Ginseng. Only used 60% of his burst meter and got 100% meter right at the start. You'll see him employ that immediately. Confirms high damage. Might be a same move Paration loop, which is a very fancy loop.
There we
which
go.
Can only be done by Naoto. He's got the kick loop.
Skunshin is going to get
God,
burst.
he might be dead.
He has burst right now, but he's waiting it out.
Yeah, it might be the first time Skunshin's ever seen that. It's a very specific glitch that works by Naoto.
Right.
Ironically, it actually makes her a viable character.
Right.
If any other character in the game had gotten it, it probably would have been really bad. But Naoto getting it just balanced her out.
People we need to keep in mind also that Naoto has the lowest one of the lowest vitalities in the game, 8,000.
She's very fragile. Yeah. And her defensive options are relatively weak.
Very convincing victory by Ginseng.
Yeah, that was really good. So let me explain the same Paration loop a little bit in our downtime. It's if you ever get a very specific number of hits before a certain hit, there is no same move Paration on that, which is an ArcSys feature that is very commonly implemented.
Very interesting.
So when you hit that specific timing, specific move, you get to loop that move over and over and over again. It's like a pseudo-infinite. It's not quite an infinite, but it does a lot of damage.
Right. It does.
It peaks at like 8,000 to 10,000 damage.
Yeah.
A lot of characters only have that much health.
Yeah. Often I see people go around 7K because you usually catch them at the tail end of a burst. So if you are fighting a very competent Naoto, I would highly recommend bursting early.
If she spends 50 meter.
If she spends 50 meter.
If she spends 50 meter on that super, you have to respect that that's going to be a very high damage.
Makes absolute sense. Yes.
Otherwise, she can't go into it for the most part.
Right.
It would be very rare. Am I?
That's it, bro?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm up right now. I might be.
Marco
Willie, who are you pointing to?
I'm playing? Okay, I guess I'm up.
I'll let you out. A little bit cramped back here. We're trying to figure out exactly how to get these bodies out. Very nice maneuver by Chun, and we made it. So I'd like to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, 8ARC. Fantastic sticks. Personally, I use an 8ARC, dual modded white 8ARC. I have never had any problems with it. It's been a fantastic stick through a lot of tournaments. So I definitely appreciate all that 8ARC does for the fighting game community, all that it does for SRK Live. Also, thanks to Mad Cats, another great stick. The TE is one of the staples of the fighting game community. You can check them out, teammadcats.com. Also follow him on Twitter, like him on Facebook, show Markman some support. Definitely a great guy for the fighting game community. So we're going to be getting our next matchup real quick. I think it's Cubano Loco up against Chun. Chun's one of our more competent Yukikos. And Cubano Loco is definitely new to ArcSys games, so we'll see how he fares. I would have to put my money on Chun at a glance, just because Chun's pretty seasoned in this game. So they're gonna be picking their buttons, picking their characters. Cubano Loco's playing Mitsuru. He's gonna see what he can do. I think in terms of matchup, Mitsuru has a bit of an advantage here. I don't know how much. We're gonna get right into it. Cubano Loco with a quick roll at the start of the match, trying to get in. Yukiko is a zoner. Mitsuru is rush down for the most part, rush down and footsies. Mitsuru actually plays a bit like Balrog, if you're familiar with that Street Fighter character. She's a charge character, and her dash punch is safest at max distance. We're gonna have Jeff Agenor joining me on the microphone. Just one moment. Looked like a bit of a confirm by Cubano Loco there. How you doing, Jeff? Good. I don't know if your mic is on right now. Maybe it is now. Yeah, it's working now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. So, Cubano Loco working on a knockdown. Chun presses Dragon Punch and then unblockable super. The story behind that is if you charge up that fire break and then press that super, it's completely unblockable. Sets up a knockdown with the fire. Cubano Loco answers back. Pretty close round.
Oh, okay, it's working now.
Yes, it is.
So how are you?
I'm doing great. Your mic's a bit loud, sir. Technical difficulties of trying to change the microphone hands.
Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds pretty good.
Okay. Alright, so
very close round between Chun and Cubano Loco there. Chun took it at the last second. And it's looking pretty even so far.
Oh yeah. From the last one I saw, it was like down to the last pixel pretty much.
Yeah. Cubano Loco plays Vega in Street Fighter, so I expect him to be very solid this game as he picks it up, but he's still a little bit new at this point. What happened right there? Cubano Loco tried to chicken block out of that fire pressure, but it actually catches you. There's three frames of jump startup, and then 5 frames where you can't block after that.
Correct.
So he tried to jump out of that setup, but you actually can't. You really have to block it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice all attack by Chun defensively.
Oh, nice combo. Oh, he didn't Bufudine. I would have expected him to use his meter, but he didn't.
Bufudine is a large ice super, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Oh, nice overhead.
And Chun takes that first set. Chun looking pretty happy about that.
Well, it looks like he adapted to that.
Yeah.
He started zoning a lot more, and it was really working out for him.
First round, Chun was trying to get on his feet a little bit. It was really even. Second round was a lot more dominant.
Right. Like, Mitsuru really has to get into that mid-range before she can really start anything.
Absolutely.
Like, even, and Yukiko can just outzone Mitsuru. Like, as long as she has fans out, like, she can't call out her persona at all.
That's right.
Because otherwise, you're just going to lose her persona.
Right. Fortunately for Mitsuru, she starts right at that right range where she can poke with 5A, being standing A.
Correct.
So very, very fortunate for Mitsuru that she starts at that right range. A little bit unfortunate for Yukiko. But Chun has successfully gotten out of that range every time so far.
Yep. Pressure.
Chun plays a bit of an interesting Yukiko, often willing to rush in a lot of cases where many people would tell him not to, but he makes it work. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Sets up the full screen knockdown. I really like that.
I think Cubano Loco is getting a little bit impatient. I mean, I saw him get a counter hit when he tried to do Stinger, and he just got caught by the zoning.
He seems a bit flustered. I don't believe he's played against any Yukikos before, so this will probably be something he remembers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I remember my first time, because I played Mitsuru as well, I struggled against Yukiko. Like, you really have to treat it as like a traditional zoning game.
That's right. You really have to respect the pressure of the zoning. Another defensive all-out attack by Chun, using it as sort of an anti-air. It's kind of an unconventional way to use it. And Chun facing Dragon Punch, he's really calling everything right now.
Sony.
Looks like El Cubano Loco is mouthing his frustrations right now.
Oh yeah, he's just rushing in there.
He
Trying to
definitely does
get
not
in
know the
there.
matchup. He's gonna have to.
Oh, nice backdash.
Yeah, that's good. But he's definitely gonna have to study this matchup a bit. It's not really something you can fake. If you don't know Yukiko's tools, you can't really fake it.
Oh yeah, and you really have to be patient in this matchup. And like, you really have to call something out. Like, if you know she's gonna throw a fan, then you can push D. But other than that, like, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
And Chun took that pretty convincingly.
Yeah, that was good.
Very well played.
Really good by Chun. Akibano Loco, of course, with a bit of a different game. Jet lag right there. It's a little bit difficult to transfer your fundamentals into a different game, but it seemed like he did pretty well, all things considered. Chun's been spending a lot of time in the game.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't had it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a match right now. I'll be right back.
Cool.
And I guess we'll probably have Chun back on the mic.
Yeah, I bet Chun's gonna step back in. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. So our next match looks like it's gonna be Jeff against a man I don't actually know the name of. Do you happen to know the name of this guy? Willie. Willie. Do you know who he is? Yeah, sure. Gonna be getting Chun back in on this side. Well played, Chun. Congratulations. Bit of a mic cross up right there. But we blocked it. We're all good.
So I realized after my first match that my stick was actually set to LP rather than DP, which is why I was dropping a lot of things.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So once I realized that's the case, then things got a little bit tighter.
That's definitely something to watch for. If you guys ever lend your sticks out, make sure you put it back to the original setting.
Yep.
That can actually really kill you in
This
a
can
tournament
ruin
match.
your execution right here. So be careful.
Yeah.
But El Cubano Loco, he seems to have the right idea.
Yeah.
But he's a little worried because, you know, projectiles in Street Fighter are like, well, you respect them, you can't really pass through them or anything like that. But I did tell him.
That's going to be a bit of a difficult thing to learn coming into this game. The Yukiko matchup's not really something you can fake. You gotta learn what exactly she does. I mean, it's just like Street Fighter. Like, obviously, you can't really fake the matchups in that game either.
Exactly.
It looks like a lot of matchups are going to take Cubano a bit by surprise right now.
Right.
But after he gets his hand on him, I know he has really good fundamentals.
Yeah, he has good fundamentals. I think he can make full use of it. Speaking of which, so
okay,
here
so
we go.
Kinetics apparently playing Akihiko. Jeff, one of our Mitsurus.
Right.
Jeff is definitely his signature play is that he plays a bit wild.
Yes.
He does a lot of kind of crazy things, like right there. His offensive string is trying to make it safe with a dragon punch in the middle of it.
Ginseng coins it as a dice roll kind of play.
Yeah.
He likes to DP and then boo. That kind of stuff.
That's true. He presses Dragon Punch a lot.
Very
Honestly,
nice.
in a lot of ways, Mitsuru should be pressing a lot of Dragon Punch.
Right.
Her Dragon Punch is very strong. Nice bait by
Oh,
Kinetics, but
goodness.
doesn't follow it up. That was actually really impressive.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
I have not seen Kinetics play Akihiko, but Akihiko is a very difficult character to use.
And that's going to take him out.
Yep. Looks like Kinetics has been putting some time in the game. Used the EX Sway, the invulnerability from the EX Sway to bait the Dragon Punch. Didn't follow up with the punish, so it's possible he was trying to bait the follow-up super as well.
Makes sense.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Very nice throw there by Kinetics. It's part of his setup and pressure.
A very important thing to recognize about Mitsuru, if she has 50 meter, she can cancel her Dragon Punch as she lands into another super. So if she has the meter, you have to bait it twice, kind of, or make a decision. If you're in the right spot, you can punish her before she lands. That's ideal, but otherwise you're gonna have to bait it twice.
Yeah, against my match with Northern California, with 150 meter, you really had to be careful because of that Bufu mix-up.
Definitely. Great confirmed by Kinetics, puts it in the corner, uses the full optimal ender. Very impressive by Kinetics. He has clearly done some research.
Yeah, that's actually a good amount of damage. I'm very impressed right now.
It's very good meterless, and he saved the meter for mix-up later. Or perhaps reversal options. Akihiko is one of the only safe Dragon Punches in the game. He can cancel it. And there was a double bait that I was talking about. Got picked up for it.
It seems like
super mix-up. Oh, but Jeff Dragon Punches out of it. Great choices by Jeff. Wins in the round just at the very end.
I wasn't sure if Akihiko actually shook out of that. I couldn't tell.
It seemed like he did. It reset to one hit. So I believe he shook out of it and actually blocked forward.
Okay, that makes sense.
You want to do it so that you start forward and then do forward, back, forward, back.
Right.
It's 4 shakes to shake out. You'll end up blocking them.
Right.
Really useful. But as I was mentioning before, he got hit by that Dragon Punch into the super. He was kind of awkward spacing. Really got to respect the fact that that extra super could be coming.
Definitely.
Ideally, you're point blanking Punisher before he hit the ground, especially with Akihiko. You can do a full fatal combo, so she'll still definitely have to respect you then. But if you're not very experienced with baiting your Dragon Punch, it can be very awkward to find the right spacing.
Agenor got punished there doing his sliding hit.
Oh yeah,
Sliding charge, yeah. So people need to take care to realize even though she has those mid charges, she also has that low charge that you can take advantage of.
That's right. Another very high damage combo. Finishes with a setup, and Agenor Dragon Punch is out. It seems like Kinex needs to be baiting that a little bit more. Agenor's gotten away with a lot of them so far.
Yep.
It seems like he has no intention to stop pressing it, and as long as it's working, you might as well.
Yep.
Nice mix-up by Agenor, and Kinetics bursts out. He really wants to win this first round
Kinex
here.
does have 100 meters, so this is still very plausible.
Definitely. Maybe he could be using his own Dragon Punch a little bit more. I don't think he's used it once.
Makes sense.
Akihiko definitely has one of the better Dragon Punches. Yeah, he's completely safe on block with 50 meter.
Yes, he's really getting away with, Agenor's really getting away with using those DPs and those very unsafe, somewhat unsafe setups.
Yeah, it seems like the tail it takes here is just more effective use of Dragon Punch from Agenor. And ineffective use of Dragon Punch by Kinetics. Nice setup both times. Sets up some really good mix-up. Crosses up with the ice. Fantastic setup by Jab. I haven't actually seen that one before. That's really good. Dragon Punch is out of the air. Her air Dragon Punch is just as effective as her grounded one.
Tsu laying down that pressure. There's the R action there. Unfortunately gets baited out.
Oh, wait! The late cancel from Kinetics punishes the punish,
but he
so finally gets hit.
That was so smart. That was so smart on the part of Kinetics. Agenor was kind of running away with that match because Kinetics wasn't fully employing the reversal options that Akihiko has.
Yeah, and he finally used it at the end. Amazingly, Agenor baited it the only time he threw it.
Right.
Looked for the punish, but he gave Kinetics a super flash, and because of that, he was able to cancel into his own super, make it safe, and punish.
I'm actually kind of curious if Kinetics could have used like that EX cross-up punch or something like that to get out of the corner, because Jeff was doing things that are actually very active for a very long time, so I was curious if he could actually punish with those.
It's true. The problem with those is, in general, there's a bit of startup where you can't really get out with it. His Dragon Punch is one of the only things that has invincibility on the very first frame. So that's his only real true reversal option. But in the event that he gets maybe 3 or 4 frames of space, he could use EX Sway and pass through something, reaction punish it with the finisher. He could use his roll to get out of the corner. There's a number of different things that he could try to use or try to employ while he's stuck in the corner. And that'll definitely help him to get out of that really tough spot.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So it looks like we have James Orion X Elite,
and we have
Mike next.
Yep, and we have Matt Diaz, one of my good friends. He's actually not big on fighting games. He's not really that big into it. But recently he saw Persona, and he likes the fandom. He likes everything about it. So he was like, hey, you know what? I'll try to get serious at this game.
That's really cool. I've been seeing him at a lot of local tournaments. He's been really supporting the scene. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I really appreciate that as well. So yeah, we have Orion X Elite, also known as James, and we also have Supermatic, Matt Diaz.
What character will Supermatic be playing?
If I remember correctly, he is playing Akihiko.
Okay.
So he's on Team Akihiko.
That's right. He's actually asked me about Akihiko before. And James is going to be playing Shadow Labrys.
I really don't like that character.
Shadow Labrys is a very potent character. Can be a bit hard to deal with, especially if you don't play Marvel.
And especially if you play, and if you play Yukiko.
Yeah, I've heard that's a very bad matchup for her. But the signature of Shadow Labrys.
Supermatic as in soup, Campbell soup. Supermatic.
The signature of Shadow Labrys is that she basically has an assist. It's very similar to a Marvel assist where you can set up the cross-ups as you pass through it. You can set up cross-ups as you air dash over it. It's pretty much like a Marvel assist in every functional regard, except that it can be broken. It's always on the screen, and if you hit Shadow Labrys, it'll go away.
Right.
So I think it makes a bit more fundamental sense than most of Marvel assists, but it functions very similarly.
Right. Matt was talking to me on the car drive here, and he said that he's been working on his combos and pressure. He's still a little shaky on his execution, and he's still learning how to block.
Yeah, that's a lot of really important things to figure out all at the same time.
Right, but he's showing some passion for it, and he really is making the effort. So I'm really proud of him for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But anyway,
Marvel cross up.
Yep, deploying that cross up. TV punch does not kill.
Gets really close. Supermatic stuck all the way at his lowest life. The command grab full screen almost works.
Persona tries to call it out.
The only mix-up the Persona has is a low and a command grab.
I see.
So the Persona cannot hit you high in this matchup. But you do have to watch for the low. If he raises his hands up with the Persona, it's actually going to hit the ground.
Right, it's a ground normal.
Instead of your head, it hits the ground. So
yes.
you have to watch for that. The other one, if he turns into kind of like a land shark and rushes at you, that's a command grab.
Yes, that's a command grab. It's actually very instrumental in many of the unblockable setups that Shadow Labyrinth has.
She has setups where you have to try to jump out of the command grab, but at the same time, you'll get hit in the chicken block frames if you jump out of it.
Right.
It's really threatening. The damage output is very, very low, and if you vary your tech settings, you can get out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So something to really pay attention for in this game, you can tech at different times off the ground. You can do early tech, you can do late tech, you can do no tech at all.
Right.
And mixing those three up will be very important to be good at this game.
And no tech at all. Remember, you are vulnerable on the beginning of that as well. So people have to keep that in mind as an option when you use that option.
Willie voicing his complaints about Shadow Labyrinth in the background. Willie doesn't like Shadow Labyrinth either. He was never very good at Marvel, so I guess that makes sense.
Yo, shots fired.
I just want to take one under the table real quick. Below the belt, can't defend himself, doesn't have a microphone. Those are the kind of shots I like the most.
But Soup is really enthusiastic about entering the tournament. He was like, I'm going to try my best, and that's really the best attitude that you can have.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Got some very happy music in the background. Doesn't really fit with the demon on the screen, but
this is Library's team, unfortunately. It's like, hey guys, let's go get it.
It's deliciously ironic though.
Yeah, it's like, let's go get some toast, and I guess we'll fight.
Yeah, we'll have a nice breakfast.
Yeah.
With the family.
Yeah, with the family. All right, B guillotine straight into the floor there.
James Mixup has not ever failed so far. He's hit every single one of them.
It may just be matchup experience.
Probably. Matchup experience or just like not seeing those setups before.
The three people that I know Soup plays are myself, his friend Joe, who is Magic Hat Joe, who plays out Mitsuru, and a Labrys that kind of is just like a lazy Labrys. He's not really learning the game.
So yeah, this matchup is probably going to come out of left field, and he's going to have a lot of difficulty with it. Gotta know your matchups in this game. Characters can be pretty crazy. Once you figure out all their tricks, all their niches, you can definitely play every matchup.
Thankfully, the execution barrier isn't very high,
No,
so
it's
you're
really not.
Yeah, so once you get that matchup experience, you can probably fall back on that AA for a little while longer, and then figure out.
Talking about the auto combo.
Yeah.
Auto combo is not really viable at top level play. It does very low damage. Certainly not going to win you any tournaments if you're only using the auto combo.
But sometimes there'll be when you're iffy about your execution, sometimes auto combo will come through.
But yeah, if it's like a make or break moment, it might be nice to lean back on it. But even at top level play, you can use it to generate meter.
Right.
So it does have a function even in the top level play. It's just not it's not your basic combo. It's not what you go to. It's like in very specific cases, I need 13 meter. I'll use the auto. I'll use the auto combo.
13 meter on the third hit of AAA. It's just very, very useful.
Yeah.
Good effort, Soup. Good effort.
Yeah, very nice. Just really glad that he would come out and support the scene.
Yep, really appreciate it.
Certainly probably not particularly confident in himself yet, but still makes the check out. Still does his best. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Up next, looks like one of our all-star players, 2 GB combo. He is a fantastic Aegis, so if you're curious about the character, tune in for this next match.
Yes, he is very, very solid on his execution. He's almost robotic.
Oh, poor Miguel.
Execution. Oh dear. Do we have a newcomer?
Miguel is about to get put in the trash can. There's no question about it. It's going to be an interesting experience for him, that's for sure.
Well, I'm going to think that Miguel will take at least one round.
I believe that his tombstone will read 19XX to 2012. Lost to an Aegis.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't take the mix-up. But something to really pay attention for this matchup is 2 GB combo is going to be functioning entirely on a meter in the lower left corner.
Right.
That is his Orgia meter. That is the most important thing to realize in this matchup. Think of it as your Marvel vs. Capcom meter.
Right.
When she has that, she gets to do air dash mix-up. It's completely safe. You're just like weathering the storm until she runs out of it.
But people have to also realize that when she's in Orgia move, she is in constant dash mode. She is in the air.
She's very threatening, but she doesn't have a walk. That's true. Like she just dashes towards people.
So it's very, very rarely that if you see Orgia on, he's going to go in for like a low hit first.
Right. He would have to go very far out of his way. That's for sure. So he enters Orgia mode, mixes up successfully.
Oh, that heart fire.
The fake cross-up. using a lot of the meter, but he's also probably killed him.
Wow, no fear. He just went straight out of Orgia mode.
And you can see how fast that happens, and you can see the shocked look on Miguel's face. And he is just...
He's like, what just happened?
See,
I thought we were going to play.
Shadow Labras is one of the lowest health characters in the game as well.
Right.
So Aegis's damage output is very, very convenient. It actually does pretty much all of Shadow Labras' health bar.
Right, she sits at a comfortable 8k, so Awakening mode is going to be around 35% of that.
That's right. So if 2 GB combo starts an Orgia combo, and he's at about full health, it's going to go into a mix-up, and it's going to kill you if it doesn't even hit.
Right, right.
But if you block a couple of the mix-ups, it's going to severely mitigate the damage, because he's spending that bar on the mix-ups instead of the damage.
Very nice throw there. He saw the gap because of the laser, because of the fire.
Yeah, right. And a great tech from both players. Seeing the air grabs even. And Miguel's finally got on his feet. He baited the Dragon Punch, but apparently the doll kept the Dragon Punch hitbox there for just a little bit longer. You might remember this kind of thing happening with Carl from Blazer.
Ooh, Persona Break on Miguel. This is not looking good, but he could use his counter assault options.
Yeah.
His alpha counter rather.
Looks like it doesn't choose to use that. Ends up losing that round.
Yep.
He is just lost for words right now.
Yeah.
He did much better in that round though.
Right. Yeah, he did. He was blocking some on the mix-up, so I can very much see that he's starting to learn the habits going on here.
I would say with Shadow Labras, in a lot of ways, it makes sense to burst immediately if you get hit, and she has full Orgia meter, because then no matter what, she can't kill you with one hit, one mix-up after that.
Right.
Until she gets a bit of her meter back. So it forces her to stop her aggression. It can really balance out the matchup a little bit. Of course, 2 GB enters Orgia immediately. Great choice by Miguel. Actually hit him out of the air with that, and now he's got him knocked out on the ground. This is the worst case scenario for Aegis, because Aegis is losing Orgia meter.
Right.
And he's not getting anything done with it.
Right, and the thing is, like, if she tries to turn it off, it's a very brief moment, but it's a moment that you can take advantage of.
Right. She can be counter hit as she turns it off.
Yes.
A lot of characters can take advantage of that. I don't know what Shadow Labras would exactly do, but she certainly has some ways to set up some matches and stuff.
Oh, very nice laser there.
Got stuck in the corner. Empty jump grab. I like that by Miguel.
That low.
And the Persona low was a little bit distimed from the Labras overhead, but it was almost an unblockable.
Right.
Great choice by Miguel. He actually finally got his mix-up going.
Yep, an input error by 2 GB combo. I don't think he wanted to do his missiles in the corner.
Oh my goodness, he's probably dead.
That is probably going to seal it for him.
Very unfortunate timing by Miguel. Got caught by all of the damage output of Aegis.
And he used the all-out attack in order to bounce him back up into the air for the opportunity to use that super.
Right. So you can see there, when Miguel finally was able to ruin some of that Orgia meter, the match was great until Aegis finally got back to full, and then it just immediately collapsed.
Right.
It's so dangerous when she gets in. Certainly a very threatening character.
Got a random jump A in for the Megiddo Fire.
It's just short of killing him. And he overheated. This is actually really bad for 2 GB combo. He has used all of his Orgia meter, and he can't use it until it's red. He has to charge all the way up again, which gives Miguel a huge opening.
Miguel should just play this very smartly. There's really only short-range options here. She's not going to 2B again. 2B is not going to 2B.
Confirmed by Miguel. The dangerous mix-up of
oh my goodness, that was a great setup.
Overhead.
That was a great setup into TV punch.
That was really cool. 2 GB can't get out of the corner. He's finally back in Orgia. He uses the reversal super. Miguel blocks it. Great choice by Miguel. 2 GB tries to confirm, but drops it.
Miguel,
and the Dragon Punch succeeds. Miguel might take this match. He fakes the cross-up.
Wow,
brilliant choice by Miguel.
Fantastic.
He fakes the cross-up on 2 GB combo.
Round.
Just dashes towards him and does absolutely nothing. It's one of the silliest looking mix-ups, but it's so effective.
I'm so surprised by Miguel's adaptability to Aegis tactics.
That was awesome. That was a lot of respect for 2 GB. He respected that 2 GB was going to see the cross-up.
Right.
2 GB did in fact see it and got hit by the non-cross-up. I love that play by Miguel.
Oh, very nice counter hit there. Cannot capitalize. Gets an all-out attack.
2 GB forced to burst. This could actually be a dangerous spot. He's low Orgia, but Miguel's about to be Persona broken.
2 GB back on Orgia here.
Very dangerous spot for Miguel. I think that's the match.
That could be the match, yes.
He might need one more mix-up, but he might not.
Yep, that's it.
2 GB takes it. Miguel did get back on his feet, though. I was really impressed by that.
Very commendable effort by Miguel. Definitely saw the basic tactics of Aegis. Caught on a few of the habits 2 GB was doing against Shadow Labras, and it was a very solid amount of play.
Okay, looks like I'm up.
All
I'm
right.
really happy with that, though. 925 showed they had some warriors over there.
Yep, good luck. That's it, bro. you guys are watching. Thursday Night Throwdowns here at Nopita Skullfland. Really big turnout here for Persona 4 Arena, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Street Fighter 4. As always, we really appreciate it if you retweeted the stream on Twitter. And I am joined here by Agenor, our NorCal Mitsuru. Hi, how you doing, Agenor?
Hey, what's up?
So we're looking at, let's see, we're seeing a Dasibro versus, is this Ginseng?
Yeah, that's Ginseng.
Oh, okay, Dasibro versus Ginseng. We saw Ginseng play earlier on already, so I'm guessing we're getting through the bracket quite quickly.
I think we're still in second. I think they're doing second round winners right now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, at least I think that's from what I saw in the bracket.
Okay.
You know, in the bracket, I confused myself with one other person. Like, it said AG, and then it was like scribbles from there. I was like, is that me? Because like, that guy was supposed to play Black Mage, and apparently Black Mage said he beat it. I was like, I hope that's not me because I never played Black Mage.
Anyway, so we have, again, Ginseng, our NorCal, for now, one of our NorCal Narutos, and we have Dasibro, who a very, very solid Akihiko, very, very solid play back in this past Sunday at the Persona 4 Arena launch event with Level Up. Also very solid play at NCI as well.
Yeah, definitely. I plan to see a lot of good things from him in the future.
So Ginseng,
oh, go ahead.
Oh, so Ginseng is going to play this very, very cautiously. He's going to throw traps onto the floor because most of Akihiko's mix-up and damage comes from ground pressure. So a lot of ground traps are going to happen, so he's going to force Akihiko to dash, even though he doesn't have the real great normals to deal with it.
I think, like, as long as he lays traps on the ground, like, Akihiko can't really do kill rush.
Right.
It's not invincible. So that's why, like, it kind of kills
that counter hit is going to be at least 4K. That was a very smart burst by Ginseng there.
The burst.
Kaiser in the air on counter hit. That bounce is automatically 4K meters. It's just absolutely devastating. So you really need to keep track of that.
And especially since Naoto has, like, low life, so that's pretty devastating.
Ginseng with action.
That's going to kill unless Dasibro bursts.
Very nice action moving Naoto.
That's going to kill.
Oh, unfortunately drops the combo. Ginseng sitting on one persona. It's not looking good right now. Gets thrown. That's gonna finish it off.
It's a little bit unfortunate that Ginseng dropped that SMP loop. Otherwise, he probably would have been dead. EX George. Oh, nice counter.
Tried to bait out the R action, but unfortunately still got hit by a shot anyway. Keep in mind that Akihiko's 2A is actually not a low. He's only using it for pressure and because of the fact it is a fast normal.
Yes, that is correct.
Ginseng
those gunshots.
Playing this very cautiously. He wants Akihiko.
Oh, magnetism!
There's the Caesar to put him in.
Oh! Wow!
Oh, wow. Is Ginseng going to close this out? Yes, Ginseng closed this out early.
That's a kill.
Fantastic. I think Ginseng was not confident in the fact that he could carry it out through that entire time. He just wanted to get that round, especially since he almost has his burst back.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's pretty much, once he gets 50 meters, that's already at least half of Akihiko's life.
Oh, very nice
swing.
Low hook there. Gets that counter hit into the corner. This is going to be some very painful damage.
Oh, resets with the overhead.
Oh, unfortunately doesn't get the 16th hit.
Nice counter.
Dasibro looking to get this match, and very, very nice play by Dasibro. He tried to catch Ginseng out of that aerial gunshot.
I
just got straight thrown out of it.
Well, Naoto doesn't have an aerial gunshot. He was probably trying to lay traps. At least that's what I would be guessing. All right, we have game 2.
All right, game 2, Dashed up one round here, taking a breath.
I wonder what adjustments Ginseng will make against David's Akihiko. Oh, burst early.
Sets that trap again, and he's going in, which is really awkward because he put that trap far behind him. I'm not sure what his intent was there.
Oh, nice counter hit.
What is that pressure? I've never seen that pressure before.
I think it used to be airtight pre-patch. That's why they kind of patch it, and it's kind of like, I think it could be used as a frame trap. But
unblockable punch puts him straight. He's gonna put him straight into the corner. Drops another trap, playing this very patiently, tries to do DP, gets pushed out of it. A lot of people think that's safe, and it is somewhat safe on block, but you can anti-air it.
Blocks the SP roll.
Actually moving now to
roll. Nice traps, goes in.
Daspro's gonna close that out there, and there we go. Daspro's sitting on this match point here.
Yep. Alright, jumps in.
Oh, baits out the counter because of the fact that you have to press another button in order to shoot it out.
I think you can block it and low profile it too.
Oh, unfortunately his inputs got crossed up. He was punched the wrong way for the unblockable punch.
Oh, nice throw
nice
setup.
Throw setup there. Doesn't have 50 meters to start the SMP loop, unfortunately.
Well, he also has a combo, but he misconfirmed the combo, I guess. Nice
Rolls
roll
out, try to add some more pressure. Oh,
nice counter
slap
hit.
to the face, gets him more. Jinsing, however, is sitting at one persona left.
Oh.
That is broken.
Installs.
Oh, there's that paralyzed install that lasts 1.5 seconds, but it's lasting longer because he's constantly getting hit, and that unblockable takes him out. Very solid play by Jinsing, but unfortunately Dasabro got past those traps. Jinsing, I think, was dropping a couple inputs here and there, and that cost him ultimately the momentum that he wanted.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, when he had that SMP loop, that could have totally broke Dasabro's momentum.
Right.
But
I guess I'm
like
up again. That was quick.
Alright, next up on stream, we have Chun and Trix. Trix, NorCal Yosuke player. I haven't really seen him play all that much, so I'm kind of curious as to see how much he has leveled up ever since I saw him play at pre-release. Yosuke is being a very good character, very high mobility character, has very good mix-ups, and Chun, being a NorCal Yukiko, I'm kind of curious what he's thinking as to how to zone out Yosuke. Because, I mean, Yosuke has so many mobility options that it's really hard to keep him out, I would think. But then again, I'm not entirely sure of all of Yukiko's options. But I would think that if Yukiko does something wrong, Yosuke can pretty much get in for free. Oh, it doesn't close it. It kind of broke, so don't worry about it. Just put it back in my bag. Alright, we have Dasabro coming back on the mic.
Alright,
Very
how you
well
doing,
played.
Jeff? Huh?
Very well played.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alright, we got Yosuke versus Yukiko. Nice air throw.
That was a fantastic air guard by Trix. Put him back in the corner. Chun press Dragon Punch, and Trix did not punish it.
Went for the overhead. Apparently, I think he was probably thinking that Chun would just respect and just block, but apparently I think it was still teching. Oh, nice Dragon Punch.
Yeah, that was a good Dragon Punch.
Oh, confusion. Let's see how Chun deals with
Trix.
this.
Oh,
nice
a lot of
jump
mix-up.
out.
That means his left and right controls are inverted. Nice choice. And he's got the overhead as well. Great mix-up by Trix. A lot of his mix-up there was revolving around the confusion option, which inverts your left and right controls. So if you end up in confusion, you gotta really think about which way you're blocking.
It's only the left and right and not up and down,
it's
right?
It's not up and down. So in some ways, it's even more confusing than if it was everything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah, once you get used to it, it's not so bad. You do definitely know when you've entered confusion. It's very easy to tell in this matchup specifically.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, nice throw.
Honestly, one of the most dangerous parts about confusion is as it ends. Because if you don't have the timer down really well, you could end up trying to block in confusion, but you're not confused anymore. That's probably the most dangerous part. It's kind of like a vague cross-up as you end confusion.
That transition.
Yeah.
Chun burst. He doesn't have that much life left. Oh,
yeah, Trix takes that first set pretty solid.
Yep.
He's getting around a lot of Yukiko zoning very well.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like if Yukiko throws something and Yosuke kind of calls it out by going somewhere different,
Yeah.
he pretty much gets in for free because
Absolutely.
I think her fans have quite a bit of recovery.
Yeah.
So Chun may want to test Yosuke to like just throw out one fan and then just not doing anything. See see how Yosuke reacts.
Nice. And Chun has put on his power glasses now, so he's got his anime power up. He's going to be good to go now. I believe those glasses add about 50 to his
so
playability.
you mean like that SKD power up?
Exactly. It's very similar to SKD's anime power up. Now Chun matches his character. His character also has glasses. This will definitely work out much better for him. But Trix with the same air grab that started the last round also baits the Dragon Punch kind of. All that attack kind of clashes with it awkwardly.
Right. Well, because the overhead is super armor and DP kind of has guard point.
Yeah. Great choice by Chun.
Nice
Got
overhead.
that full screen knockdown. He's looking a lot better. He's confirmed a lot of very damaging combos. Gets his full screen knockdown and Trix tries to disrespect it. You cannot disrespect that.
Well,
Whoa,
he was
big drop by
disrespected that time by the EX run.
Right. But if he's on the ground already, definitely cannot get out of that. Gotta just hold that to your chest, block it full screen. It's kind of ironic, but some of her best knockdown is full screen.
Right.
Nice anti-air by Trix. Chun gets out with the crouch jab.
Oh!
Plays Matador with the fire.
Isn't that safe? Like, if he activates the DP?
Actually,
and
no.
Like,
Actually, no. If he activates it and it whips, he is not safe after that.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can hit him. It won't be counter hit, though. That's something really important to know. If he activates the DP and it whips, it will not be counter hit.
Oh, nice counter hit. Doesn't confirm into anything.
Gets the grab afterwards, though. Trix's grab mix-up has been very successful so far. Chun confirms the knockdown.
Nice.
Great Dragon Punch by Trix. And the Dragon Punch by Chun, unsuccessful.
Nice bait.
Good guard cancel by Chun, but a
nice
great choice by Trix gets him right back in. And Chun sets up knockdown. Trix tries to get out of it. Chun doing some damage.
Well, Chun has a chance to run it back. I mean, he's in the corner.
Wow, the all-out attack beats the EX. Another very odd defensive all-out attack by Chun, but he cannot finish off the round with it. And Trix is up in burst, and he's also on match point.
Oh, yeah.
And that did not combo. That was a reset. Got hit by that Persona standing low. That Persona can go low. If you see it go all the way up like that, it's an overhead. Great twist by Trix. Got in with the EX.
Probably because he reacted to the overhead.
Yeah,
and
I
he
agree.
knew that he could run.
The confusion sets up some good mix-up. Trix tried to use the confusion to get a grab right there, but Chun was a little bit too far away.
Oh, nice overhead.
That was really good. Gets the fatal. Doesn't use the full combo, though.
Resets
and
it.
Weird resets. This could be Chun's last moments in this set. Trix presses EX, tries to get in, and Chun stays vigilant. He's got a lot of meter.
I think Chun has to be careful. He has one shot with that unblockable fire.
That's right.
So
and
once
he can set it up right here. There it is! Chun with the reset! Oh, but he dropped the combo. Heartbreaker by Chun, and Chun loses the round. Oh my god, you know he's sad after that.
Yeah. I mean, if he had pushed the right button, I think, like, if he had done the fire pillars going back, he would have definitely comboed that.
Would have worked. That's
quite unfortunate.
Gonna have to look out for Chun on Sudoku Watch later tonight. That's a big hit.
Yeah. Willie, who do we have next on stream?
Oh wow, it's Derry and Willie.
Oh, okay. It's
Derry, yeah, so it's Derry H and White Boy Willie. This is going to be hilarious. I expect Derry H to get extremely mad about Teddy. Derry H is playing Kanji.
Oh, wow. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very difficult matchup for Derry. I don't believe he's practiced with too many Teddys. I could be wrong about that, but I know that White Boy Willie plays a very keep-away oriented style. I don't know how Derry's gonna deal with it. We'll have to see how he operates.
I just hope he's a very patient person because he's going to have to be one in this matchup.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna get Chun back on the mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jeff.
All right.
We'll play a little bit of musical chairs here. Go right on through. So Derry, much more of a Capcom player in general. He's given Persona a try. I really appreciate that. I hope he does really well. Welcome back to the microphone, Chun.
Hey, yeah, I dropped that last input. And
Yeah, I saw that. My heart broke all the way from over here.
It's because at certain distances, depending on when the fan hits, the right
The confirm's a bit
yeah,
different.
the confirm's a bit different. The D one actually does a little bit more damage too, because I was taking into consideration for Awakening.
That makes sense. Well, definitely tough break right there. Looks like we got a bit of a Street Fighter button check happening right here.
Unfortunately, I'd like to learn more of that matchup. But
You're talking about Yosuke versus Yukiko. Yeah.
Yes, I really don't know actually how to deal with that. I play Mike Muscles once in a while.
Yeah.
But besides that, Yosuke is kind of like non-existent because Orion.
Absolutely.
I mean, Orion does sub him, but
for the most part, we
for
don't
the
see
most
too
part,
much
we
of
don't
him.
see
That's
too
true.
much Yosuke.
Yeah, we're all gonna have to learn a lot of matchups.
Yep.
But at least it's not too many. It's about 13 characters in the game, 12 matchups to learn.
Right.
Oh, Derry H playing the Hellboy color. Also could be considered the Taker color.
So this match is somewhat precarious because even though it's supposed to be really, really bad for Kanji, if Kanji really gets in on that one point in time, it just hurts so much.
It can be very threatening, yeah. And it looks like Derry's pretty good with the mix-up. Hits the Dragon Punch, gets him paralyzed in the corner. This is really dangerous. But White Boy really bravely mashes out. Really just throwing items everywhere. There are items literally just all over the screen right now. The items do come in a set order though. So
yeah. And I think it carries over from round to round.
Yes,
so,
it does.
Yeah.
I believe the first item of every round is random though. A little bit of randomness thrown in there.
Actually, I think, yeah.
Oh my god.
Right,
Oh my god. Kanji's got him in the corner.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, the
Nice
grab by,
throw.
that was so weird. If Derry H's timing was correct, that throw should not have worked under any circumstances. Oh, but the unblockable super.
No, you can't block!
Yes, and he figures it out on the fly. Gets hit by the second one, though. A bit of a grimace on his face.
Could be interesting.
He still has an advantage, though, and he has a lot of meter breaks. His Persona with the lightning, I really like that choice. Looks for the air grab. And the Dragon Punch pays him off. Derry's going in, but the jabs get him back out.
I'm wondering why he won't throw a chair.
Oh my god, and the Dragon Punch once again from Derry H.
Very, very well done. I was wondering why he wasn't throwing the chair since the rebound would also be good pressure, right?
Actually, that's a good choice. If you just randomly throw the chair super with Kanji, it's actually pretty good. In a lot of cases, it can hit a lot of things. It's very safe. It can be a good place to dump the meter, especially when your opponent's on one hit away.
Definitely.
Nice grab by White Boy Willie. Bravely rushing down the grappler. Willie goes in again. This is so dangerous because of that Dragon Punch. That's exactly why it's so dangerous. But Derry's not accounting for the short hop, but Willie's getting out of it every time.
Yep.
Wow, fantastic choice by Willie. Confirms a lot of mix-up. Derry's just losing life over time.
I think Derry's trying to be a little too passive with this because he's sending a lot of lightning bolts as he's running backwards.
I see.
In the case of lightning bolts, Teddy will summon something that will get out faster. So it might just be a better option to just go rush in on him.
However, in a lot of cases, the way that Derry's using lightning bolts, he's pressing it once, then delaying it. He can get a really solid knockdown if Willie ends up blocking that. Great choice by Derry. Calls out the jump. This could be a very dangerous mix-up, but Willie gets out of it.
Oh, he's just waiting for an R action sort of something like that.
Looks like it.
And that auto combo is going to go.
Yeah, but a good choice by White Boy Willie. Got that round back. It's 1-1 in terms of rounds. The barrel and the air unblockable attack at the same time. That Dynamite is air unblockable, so do not try to block it in the air.
The funny thing about that Dynamite, though, is that even if you're standing and blocking, it won't actually reach you. So a lot of people have to keep that in mind because they're like, oh no, it's going to fall on me. No, it won't.
No, it will not. Great mix-up by Derry. Secured mix-up 4 times in a row now. And Willie finally matches up the unblockable super, and Derry gets out of it. Great choice. Even a man that has just picked up the game is able to get out of that super, putting a lot of anime players on blast. Finally catches him. Just trying to be a little bit too smart there.
All those delays, throws out the energy drink. I don't think anybody wants that one.
Yeah, that one does cause berserk, which would make you unable to block.
Very
Good choice
nice
by Derry H, and I believe he has won the first round. Great play by Derry. That was really impressive.
And there's that match. Wow.
That is supposed to be a very hard matchup for Kanji.
Yeah, I believe that. And Derry's playing very, very smartly.
I like it.
Yeah, delayed lightning bolts definitely add to the pressure aspect of it.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I gotta play off stream. We are back.
All right, good luck, Sean. I'll be handling the commentary over here in the meantime. So Derry's going to be looking to make a repeat of that last round. Really worked out well for him. And the lightning bolt paralyzes Teddy. And Derry goes in, gets the command grab. Teddy's going to be stuck with the corner mix-up. Willie wisely blocks, but finally gets hit by the command grab. The command grab does have a lot of invulnerability, so you don't want to try to mash into that. Willie with the unblockable attack once again to try to get out, and Derry gets just clipped by it on the other side. Willie presses it again, and Derry H wisely gets out of it, tries to punish in a way that does not work. In most cases, that super is just unpunishable. You just gotta let them waste their 50 meter and consider that, a good thing. Derry picks up the bottle. Maybe didn't know that makes him unable to block. The rocket picks him up out of nowhere. But Willie ends up poisoned again, and Derry looks for it. Does not work. Ends up confused, bursts out, Dragon Punch out of that, and baits the burst at the same time. Derry makes a lot of great choices, but finally gets grabbed by Willie. Willie tries to complete his combo, drops the combo, both people on Persona break. The unblockable comes from behind, and Derry gets out of it. Oh, and a phenomenal play from White Boy Willie, but Derry is still alive. And finally, White Boy Willie gets that hit. You could see on Derry's face that he really wanted that round. Very, very tense, down to the wire. Both players making some crazy choices. Some of them working, some of them not at all. Derry H, bit of a confusing choice, looks for the sweep after the paralysis knockdown. I don't know what context that's the best choice in. Very possibly know something about kanji, I don't though. Nice choice by Willie, opens up Derry. Derry looks for that unblockable grab. Presses Dragon Punch, doesn't get punished for it. The lightning from Derry, keeping White Boy Willie honest. White Boy Willie ends up with that angle. Great choice by Derry, rolls through the bat, punishes with super. That's going to be about half of White Boy Willie's health. You really feel that command grab when it finally hits you. And White Boy Willie ends up paralyzed again. He's been hit by that paralyzed maybe 6 or 7 times this round. Derry's looking for it one more time. Repositions a little bit, gets hit by the confusion. Meteors gets out though, bursts out. Absolute insanity occurring in this matchup. Willie doing his best to create chaos. Derry doing his best to control it, but a great burst by White Boy Willie gets him back out. Knockdown from Willie looking pretty threatening. Derry gets stuck again. He's got one chance, and he does not get it. The pop rocket catches him out of the air, and he looks all kinds of confused. Complete chaos occurring in this. You could just see how distressed he is over all the bizarre items that just came into play there. White Boy Willie maybe looking a bit happier, a little bit content with all the chaos that he created. White Boy Willie thrives on the instability of the matchup, so of course he's playing a character that he feels is absolutely crazy and is trying his best to create absolute insanity. Kanji seeking to control some of the chaos. Great choice of the Dragon Punch, re-paralyzes him. It seems like the biggest thing to notice here is that Derry looks uncomfortable getting into the air above White Boy Willie. He's coming from games where you stay grounded. It makes sense, but you definitely gotta capitalize on that paralysis by getting above them in some circumstances. Derry gets around a lot of the items, gets hit by Berserk, and then the red rocket catches him. Confusion meteors come out, blocks all of them. Good choice, catches him standing up. White Boy Willie looks a bit confused right there. And Willie looks for the super once more. Derry gets out of it. And Willie looks for it again. And he gets out of it once more. Derry H punishing that super very well. Willie wasted all of his meter on that. Derry just barely missed that command grab. Would have ended the round right there. Willie misses the command grab. Derry hits a Dragon Punch. And another Dragon Punch seals it away. Derry shaking his head. Don't mash those buttons. This is match point for Derry H. White Boy Willie was a top 3 contender at one of the last NorCal tournaments for this game, so if Derry takes him out here, that's a huge upset. An anti-air command grab by Derry H. Putting Willie in the no-fly zone. Another Dragon Punch connects sweep. Finally, goal bursts out of the mix-up. I like that choice by White Boy Willie. The pop rock punishes that Persona call. Derry H fires back with a command grab, gets him in the corner. This is a one mix-up shot right here. Goes low. Looks like he's maybe trying to bait that super. Successfully does not get hit by it. Willie gets hit by that, and Derry H is going to take this over White Boy Willie. Fantastic play. Comes out of nowhere with his kanji. I know he's only been net playing for this game, so that's a big win for Derry H. I think just like maybe 3 or 4 days ago, I saw him post on his Twitter, hey man, should I get Persona? You know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. And a number of people answered back, said you should pick it up. Took it straight to net play. He's been streaming pretty much every day on it. So if you're interested in Derry H and the story of his kanji, check out his Twitter at Derry H. He's going to be posting his streams in the future. I mean, that was really cool. I know that he's very new to Persona, not very new to fighting games. So a lot of those fundamentals really paid off right there. Certainly his kanji is not optimized, but the play was enough. And he eliminated White Boy Willie. So coming up, I would say this is one of the higher profile matches in the tournament. Orion X Elite playing Shadow Labris against a pretty much guaranteed top 3 placer, 2 GB combo. 2 GB combos, Aegis is relentless, it is ferocious, and Orion X Elite, a very popular troll in the community. So we'll see if he breaks out any of his Marvel setups. I know Orion X Elite played a lot of Marvel in his time, also played a lot of Blaze Blue. This is kind of like the conjoining of both games, playing Shadow Labris. A character with an assist that is still in an Arxis game. These two are going to go into it. How you doing today, Jay?
Check, check. Okay. Seems like a tough matchup coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one, for sure.
We got 2 robots going it out.
That's right.
Apparently they're sisters.
What else can you ask for, really?
Yeah.
An evil robot against a not evil robot.
I guess.
Yeah, but still a robot.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Justice. Justice! Alright. Oh, nice DP.
Nice reaction by 2 GB combo.
Yeah, look at that.
Reaction Dragon Punch, his opponent's Dragon Punch.
Yeah, that's
very
really
hard
good.
to do, especially Shadow Labris. Shadow Labris actually has a very fast Dragon Punch compared to her good counterpart, Labris.
Does she have armor on that Dragon Punch?
Yes, the Dragon Punch is guard point. However, Shadow Labris' Dragon Punch specifically loses to throws.
Okay.
So if you want to beat her Dragon Punch, you can throw her for sure.
So if you really read it out, then...
You can also late Dragon Punch like 2Gig did. That was a fantastic reaction. I actually can't even believe that he did it. I've never seen someone react that fast to Shadow Labris' Dragon Punch.
Oh, totally.
I see it all the time for Labris, not so much Shadow Labris. Great choice by Orion X Elite. Opens up 2Gig twice in a row, forces 2Gig to use his burst. James fires back with his own burst. 2Gig just about out of Orgia. A very strange input error right there. And Labris, she has overheated. 2 GB is not going to have his dash mode for a long time. Great mix-up by James. Uses his meter for the rapid low, and once again hits it. And he does it 3 times in a row.
He's just
2
rushing
GB
it down.
Gets hit by that every single time. They're sharing a lap over that. He did the same mix-up 3 times in a row, and it's just too effective for 2 GB to see.
That was crazy. That's what you call, the raging bull right there.
He'll never do it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Never. He would. There's no way.
Yo, I think he actually did that 4 times in a row over at the 24-hour event.
I believe that.
That was crazy. Pretty insane.
Wow.
But
great round by Orion X Elite, but this round not going so well.
Yeah, he got Orgia mode, turned it off to just recharge now.
That's right. He has spent most of his meter.
Overhead.
Got to deal with a bit of mix-ups here.
He
finally adapts to that mix-up. Got out of it that time.
Yeah.
Good play. The cross-up succeeds once again. 2 GB combo might die on the next hit.
Nice laser.
Oh, and the overhead.
Wow.
Can't convert it past that. 2 GB saves his burst. He wants to win this round without using his burst because he's got another round after this.
Well,
James just spent his burst, and 2 GB is not going to need to use it. So now James with a significant disadvantage going into the last round. Orion X Elite, disadvantaged, 2 GB combo, significant advantage. You see the burst meters in the upper left and the upper right. That's going to play a big part in this round. Especially since if Orion X Elite gets opened up by this Orgia, which he just has no way to get out of this pressure, no way to force 2 GB to lose a lot of his meter. Tugig is on a one mix-up win situation now. He hits the fatal grab, converts it. And Ryan X Elite goes down a dominating perfect for 2 GB combo. And you can see how much that burst mattered. Because he was unable to prevent that mix-up, there was no way for him to prevent 2Gig from just snowballing the Orgia meter. And if you can't get him off of you, there's no way to get the momentum back.
Now I got a question with about like Aegis. Is that how I pronounce her name? Aegis?
I have no idea. It's
Aegis?
probably Aegis, maybe Aegis. It could be Aegis. I just don't know.
I just noticed that there's bullets.
She does have bullets.
But then the thing is, can she recharge them?
No.
Wow.
They come back every round. She has 120 of them. So you have to really be like misfiring to run out of bullets. It mostly comes into play against like very weird zoning matchups. She almost never will run out of them against a character like Labris that wants to be in because the matches usually just go way too fast. But against a zoning character, it could come down to bullets. If you run out of bullets, you don't have an anti-air, you don't have a zoning tool, you really just have your stubby limbs, which can be very awkward.
I'm not sure what happened over there.
I have no idea. A lot of times in this matchup, things get so crazy, I just kind of shake my head and wonder what on earth just happened.
Is that a grab from the Personas, the Super?
Which one? Oh, he pressed the command grab super maybe? Like did the Persona dash forward on the ground like a land shark?
Something like that. She was like just pointing out in thin air.
If he did the land shark super, that is definitely a command grab.
Okay.
Good choice there by 2Gig. Ryan X Elite bursts early. He's going to try to use his burst very early so he can get it back by the end of the next round. Another reaction Dragon Punch by 2Gig by combo. Extremely impressive reaction time. I don't think I've seen anyone else employ that so far. It's certainly not easy at all. Cross up low. He's been successfully at hitting a lot of mix-ups, but hasn't been confirming all of them. And once again with a rapid low mix-up, very low output, but he gets another knockdown, baits the Dragon Punch. 2GB presses another one, breaks his Persona, but 2GB is on one-hit kill. Has to back up a little bit for threat of dying. James is going to get most of his Persona back, but 2Gig in return has gotten most of his Orgia back.
Wow.
And 2GB might win the match right now, confirms with full Orgia, and that's going to take it for 2GB combo over James, Orion X Elite.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Very good.
That's pretty good damn football.
2GB Aegis is very impressive. Certainly one of our top players here at NorCal.
Very well done, very well done. Well, it looks like we got Black Mage coming up, part of 925.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like 925 came out in force tonight. They showed up. It's probably like an hour-and-a-half drive, and they just packed their bags up, showed up all the way out here in Milpitas for Milpitas Golfland. You can map quest that Milpitas from the 925.
Yeah.
It's not a short drive.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing for me.
Yeah.
Vallejo is very far.
Certainly. And you know, we appreciate all you do for streams, Jay.
Oh, fabulous.
Definitely keeping it on lock.
That's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. But looks like we got Pedro Morales.
Yeah, Pedro Morales coming from Marvel. Black Mage, definitely a more Arxis background. See how Pedro does. I was working with him last week at TNT. It was one of the off weeks, so we didn't have like a tournament. But I was just kind of like grinding it out with him, showing him the ropes of Chie.
Okay.
But I believe for now he's put Chie on the back burner, and he's going to be playing Kanji.
Okay.
Kanji seemed conceptually a bit easier for him to wrap his head around, so he's going to be playing Kanji. It's going to be a Kanji mirror.
Okay. These basically Kanji's bad matchup is Kanji.
A grappler mirror is always insane.
Yeah.
No matter what game you put it into, it just is always weird.
Oh,
so
here we go.
They're both already laughing. They know this is going to get wild.
So we got Black Mage on the left, Pedro Morales on the right.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting with Pad Player over here. He's most likely going to have like at least like some shortcuts in back.
Maybe 3 or 4 macros, yeah. Because this game has a lot of multi-button inputs. Certainly could be a little bit difficult on a pad. But I trust Pedro Morales to play well.
Oh, wow. Could have got his Persona guy hit.
Ooh,
command grab.
Something to watch for. Black Mage is actually best known for his churn butter playstyle.
Yeah, I noticed
in
that.
Arxis games, we had a 360 input, and he played Tager. And he literally pretty much spun the stick and mashed on A.
Yeah.
He has been employing a lot of the same methodology for Kanji. He is just pressing command grab over and over again.
Wow,
he's doing a lot of work with it.
Gotta throw the chair.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Counters it.
The random super gets punished by that command grab super.
Yeah.
Pedro Morales with that character knowledge.
Here we go. You want some? Here, come get some right here.
Yeah, they both want some. They're both going in.
Oh man, going
Black
ham.
Mage takes that first round.
Yo, get bent. All right, here we go. Round 2. Round already going to Black Mage. Wow.
Oh my god.
Can I call that a helm breaker? I mean, like, that really looks like one. Yo.
In a lot of regards, yeah.
That's
oh my
weird.
good, that's a lot of damage. No, Black Mage drops it. That could have actually been 7,000 damage.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like,
which is about 70%.
so do you hold the C button to make them charge like that in the air?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
I
it.
believe so. His jump C is chargeable.
Oh, yo. This quarter circle back. So
Quarter
good.
circle back C.
Yo, there it is again.
The mix-up is quarterback circle D.
Oh, wow. Get grabbed in the air. Stay down, sir. Again. Wow.
Black Mage with that relentless offense.
He could, yeah, like anytime he sees that Persona command grab, like I think you can always tech out of it right after.
Nope.
If you do the chair.
I believe you might actually be able to pick up after that. But in that specific case, I think he dropped his combo.
It gotta look like it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he certainly dropped something there because it was a yellow beat combo. The yellow beat combo means you could have teched. Like,
Yeah.
if the combo counter turns yellow, you get that little like stop sign telling you like this is where you drop the combo. Like you just had to hold the button.
Yeah.
Like, if you held the button, you would have got out of that combo for sure.
That's what I'm meaning. Is he could have tech out of it.
Certainly could have teched out of that one.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. Pedro, certainly coming from a Marvel background, so he might not be used to holding a button to tech. I like it though because you get to choose to avoid tech traps. You're not just default in a tech trap. Like,
Yeah.
Spencer tech trap resets were pretty dumb in Marvel.
But Pedro just switches his character to Chie.
This is his
character.
main.
Yeah, this is a character I'm also using as well.
Jay's really cool. Very aggressive character, very rushdown oriented. It's gonna be a bit of an awkward matchup for her. I don't think she loses it, but I do feel like it's very awkward.
It's very hard actually, especially that you can't move.
Right.
Which
You get
basically
stuck in paralysis. Great short hop by Pedro, but the counter Dragon Punch by Black Mage puts him back on the defense. Seems like Pedro's gonna have to call that Dragon Punch a little bit better.
Oh, yo, he was calling out the Yomi for the hair right there. Wow, grabs you down.
Kanji does not like the meteor showers.
No, we don't like meteor showers in here.
He is not watching the sky. He does not like meteorologists.
He's bringing down the Thursday Night Throwdown
That's
right now.
Kanji, a very strong representative of the Thursday Night Throwdown.
He's got to try to throw it out again.
Oh, Pedro pressing wild buttons.
Oh, wow.
Nice reversal, all-out attack, gets over the command grab and counter hits Black Mage.
Yeah, he's using the TNC to go around the screen right now.
He's using the switch flip Nick workaround.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really paying him off.
We got palms.
Nice anti-air by Pedro. That is a completely head invulnerable move. Black Mage finally gets back in. Pedro effectively countering that attack. Great choice by Pedro, but he rushes right into the wrong spot.
Oh, man.
Presses counter a lot. It doesn't work, but he counters the command grab super.
You can do that?
You can. It does counter
That is
grabs
the
as
weirdest
well.
thing.
It looks retarded, but it does work.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
He might be dead. I'm not going to tell you for sure, but he might be dead. Oh my god, he's dead, and Black Mage takes the set over Pedro Morales.
Run into my arms.
He's got the Ghost Rider Super. And Pedro Morales has no soul anymore, I promise you. His soul just got burnt to a crisp.
Hey, what was that guy's name in, like, Dateline or something? Chris Hansen?
Yeah.
He was
have
like,
a seat, right?
Yeah,
Right over
have
there.
a seat. Yeah. Yo.
There's no question about it. Pedro just got called out on his Pedo Morales philia.
Oh my word. All right, so I don't know who Moogle just called. Oh, we got Agenor coming up.
All right, Mitsuru player. Have no idea who he's up against, but he's up against someone. There's no doubt about that.
Oh man. Maybe Derry? Yeah, he's looking at Moogle Parade like as if like, did you call me?
He's looking at Moogle Parade like he insulted his mother.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a sharp look going on right there.
Oh, here comes Derry anyway. So it's gonna be Yukiko.
And it is Derry H.
Yeah. It's gonna be Derry.
Playing Kanji. Got a lot of folding chairs in here looking like WWE Raw.
Yeah. It looks like it could be for
Did you
real.
see that one video where it's like a really bootleg World Wrestling Federation kind of thing?
I
and
think
he calls out to the audience, "Someone give me a chair." And about 300 people at the same time throw their chair into the ring, knocks everyone out. They're saying, "Don't throw any more chairs! Stop throwing chairs!"
Yeah, I
But
saw
it's
that.
like it's obviously too late. And like this one dude, like for a good minute after he says stop throwing chairs, like he's just like picking them up from the crowd. Like they got like a fire line from the crowd. They're just throwing like one after the other. Like
Yeah.
they were working together.
I'm pretty sure the stream monsters could help us out with
Definitely, there's no question.
checking
about
out that video. I'd allow it.
It's one of my favorite wrestling videos of all time.
Was it WWE?
I don't think so. I think it was like a really bootleg one because like
Oh,
they
is it
didn't have
real
the,
bootleg?
they didn't have the chairs bolted to the ground. So like
I think
every single
that
person in the
would have been
audience-
like one big selling point for those guys.
Yeah, there's no question about it. We're gonna be
Was it like CNA?
maybe.
Maybe.
I honestly have no idea. Don't watch wrestling too much, but when I do, I prefer to watch that kind of wrestling.
All right, here it comes. Wow, golden.
Yeah, it's got the bright gold with the black shades. I like that. It's got that fashion sense. Doesn't want to look too garish.
Yeah.
So he's got his black shades on.
Look at this Mitsuru. Gotta be stabbing all the. Wow,
Great
right.
beat by Agenor, but didn't punish it. It's kind of like I can't find a good analogy for that. It's just like he called it out perfectly.
Yeah.
And didn't do anything afterwards.
Like he thinks that you're not gonna do it the second time.
Well, it's more importantly than that. He just didn't punish it after he punished it.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done.
He had his keys in the ignition and he just like left the car.
Do we really want to do this?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Great choice by Derry. Clutches the round against Agenor, and a really key thing to recognize there is that Derry H would have been dead if Agenor had just punished the Dragon Punch that he baited.
And Derry's looking really confident about it.
It seems like the bright gold color is really paying off.
Yeah, it looks really good with the dark stages too.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, Dragon Punch from behind. Baits the Dragon Punch in a very awkward fashion. They kind of whip through each other. Great bait by Agenor. Actually punishes it this time.
And Derry should be taking note that he's playing against a really patient Mitsuru.
That's right. Until he gets under pressure. Once he gets under pressure, Agenor loves to press Dragon Punch. But Agenor is definitely playing the matchup right by keeping at the max range possible. Kanji has some mobility issues. That long jab's really going to give him some problems.
Yeah, and that is really annoying for Shie as well.
Definitely. There's no question about it. That jab keeps you at a distance.
And he should really call out some of that want some.
Whoa, things going crazy.
Oh, wow.
Counter hit chair. Agenor presses Dragon Punch. Derry H answers back, and Agenor presses Dragon Punch again. Unwilling to do anything but press Dragon Punch on defense, and Derry has not baited it yet, so why not?
Yeah. Still has burst.
It's actually a very even last round. Derry sitting on a lot of meter. In the event he gets a command grab super, it's going to probably be over right there.
Nice use for burst.
He's going to look for it. Nice Dragon Punch by
Trying to go
Agenor.
to CNC. He gets anti-aired. Oh, man. Whip.
That actually didn't combo, but it looked like Derry H mashed out incorrectly.
It
You
looked
want to
like
do
it,
forward, back, forward, back. You end up blocking as the ice breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe he did back, forward, back, forward.
I think I was looking, and it looks like he was actually mashing buttons.
Oh, interesting.
But I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah, but here we go. Second round.
That was a pretty good first round.
So Agenor going in. He takes out Derry. Moves on to the bracket.
That's right. I believe this is winner's side, is it?
I think it is winner's side.
Ooh, interesting bait. Derry presses Dragon Punch. Nice bait by Derry H. Finally caught onto that Dragon Punch. It's going to really make him hurt for it, make him think twice. Look for the command grab, and Agenor called it correctly. Got right through it with the roll.
And at least Kanji has some sort of way to actually summon zone.
That's right, yeah. That could be really useful.
Oh man, that whip though.
Great conversion by Agenor. Puts him full screen again. That's really obnoxious. Terry tries to burst out, but it's an incorrect burst, and he gets picked up full again. This is a knockdown setup. Kind of weird showing.
yo.
Oh, I don't know what even happened. Back to neutral.
You really wanted
And
that.
he beats it. Looks for the super, and Agenor caught him with that one.
Yeah.
Looked like a bit of frustration from Derry right there.
Now, is she airborne when she does that ice super?
No, but she's completely invulnerable.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like even better.
That would have been cool if Derry like did delay the super.
It would have worked.
Really just, yeah.
It would have worked.
Definitely.
Nice Dragon Punch by Agenor once more. It seems like Derry's having a bit of difficulty baiting it.
I really want to say that Derry should somehow throw the chair, however, that's pretty much a super, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can be useful at large range. So that's not an illegitimate suggestion. Derry looks a bit frustrated with the outcome of that match. Agenor takes it.
Yeah, very good play by Agenor. And Derry is probably, whoa. Oh, okay, he's just sitting
Yeah,
down.
he's just raveling it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if he's going to be in losers or he's out of the tournament, but we'll find out through the brackets to see what Moogle has to say.
Yeah. Oh, looks like I'm up.
So it looks like
Excuse me.
Decibro and Trix are going to be on the stream, and I'm going to be covering commentary for you guys along with Agenor. Agenor should be coming down over here on the commentator's booth side. If you guys are watching right now, you are watching some Persona 4 arena action. First time over here in SRK TNT, and we will also be providing you Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012. Over here is Agenor. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
So we got Trix coming up, really good Yosuke. It looks like that, I think it was a command grab that switches your controls.
Oh yeah, it switches your controls left and right on the joystick. It doesn't switch your buttons or up and down, but just that in itself is like pretty big because Yosuke is a huge mix-up character. He can fly all over the place. Like even in the air, he can just do a low on you and like catch you up. Really catch you off guard if you're not careful.
Yeah, it seems like it's also unblockable as well, or you just have to jump out of it.
Yeah, it's unblockable because it's the persona grabs you.
Yeah.
So pretty much what you have to do is you have to jump out.
Okay. And it's one heck of a grab. But in the background we got let's see here.
Got Dasabro, first player side, waiting for Trix. Yeah, Akihiko versus Yosuke. Both, I think Yosuke kind of wants to like really frustrate Akihiko, in my opinion. Because like Akihiko can really only operate up close. Like the only other moves he really has is Jump C.
Yeah.
And
oh, if you haven't noticed that Caesar, the persona, is carrying the world in his hand.
I want to think it's like, because it's a world, like when he does the instant kill and does like the, if you do 5D, the magnetism where he pulls him in, it's like I'm looking at a basketball. Because like he's holding it like
Yo, slam jam. But
yeah, just put like a Charles Barkley's face on him and then have like Akihiko with the Space Jam theme.
oh gosh. I think we do have a remix of some sort already out for Persona.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the main theme, Reach Out to the Truth.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. All right, so we have Dasabro, and we have Trix.
And we're going down with the funk.
All right, throws out the knives. Dasabro's in there. Akihiko pressure, jab, jab.
Oh, he tried to do the
he
dodge.
baits out the Dragon Punch.
Yeah.
Bursts him into the corner. Nice counter to the EX kill rush. Well, kill rush. Sorry.
There it is. And
All right, puts Yosuke in the corner. Nice overhead. Well, you're gonna get a good combo off of this.
And he has fatal counter, so it's pretty good.
It's probably super. Yep. Gonna kill? Nope. One more hit though.
Well, try to go for a grab.
Oh! Dasabro takes round 1. Like, one thing to really note is that Yosuke's reversal doesn't hit behind him. So, like, you can activate it, but as long as you're behind him, then it won't hit you.
Okay.
So,
That's something good to know. It's like,
yeah, because that's what Dasabro was doing earlier with the,
what was that?
jump cross-up.
Was he charging a super?
Not entirely sure, but Dasabro trying to get out of the corner, but Trix puts him back in. Oh, Tsukukaja? No combo. Base of DP, no punish, but he punishes it that time. Dasabro bursts out. It's counter hit, but couldn't confirm.
Wow.
Yosuke with Tsukukaja is so dangerous, but I think, but Dasabro drops the combo. I was about to say that was it, but he dropped it.
That's pretty good. I'm not sure what exactly he was doing, but I just saw some exclamation points on Akihiko, and he was somewhat looking as if he had charged his move of some sort, but very interesting take for Dasabro.
Was it the hook? If it was the hook, then I think it was charging for the unblockable.
Seems like it then.
Well, I think you can also combo into it. I'm not entirely sure because I don't really know too much about Akihiko. Aside from his jump seat's godlike, though it has landing recovery, so yeah. But nice combo. Tries to reset it. Magnus has to pull Yosuke in.
In his hand.
Nice burst. With the jump C. Oh, fatals, but drops the combo.
Oh, he's just gotta do hooks.
He's just fishing for that counter hit with those hooks. Oh, nice smash. Oh, nice bait. Doesn't really punish it. Burst the Persona. Yosuke on 1 card left. If he gets Persona broken, that might be a problem. Oh, nice whip punish on Akihiko's 2B.
Good way to get good pressure.
Does a fake low.
Oh, wow.
Nice reversal. Oh, Tsukukaja. Oh,
wow.
The 2B whiffs right through it. So it looks like it's invincible, and like, if you do a move and you cancel on the Tsukukaja, I would think that would be plus. It's kind of like Akihiko's install, where he does like DP, and then he can cancel in the super and make his Dragon Punch plus. Oh, but he Persona breaks him, and Dasabro takes that game.
Dasabro is just laughing and humorously. Oh, that's
that autocorrect Dragon Punch.
Yo, that's pretty good.
Oh, nice combo. Probably gonna put him in the corner. Yep.
Is this fatal counter too?
No, I don't think so.
It looked like it.
Whistle. Oh, blocks the low.
Wow, gets a gold burst.
Keeps that on the ball in the corner. Oh, wow! So apparently, Akihiko's jump C hits a little bit behind him, and Dasabro clinches that match.
Very nicely done by Dasabro.
Definitely.
Pretty sure we'll hear from him again. It's
fairly
commentary.
soon.
Yeah. Unless it's like top 8 or something automatically, then we won't get to see him for a very long time.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If he's still in the bracket, but obviously with that win, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still gonna be in.